About careers. Today they are featuring Carol Kerebi, who is a massage therapist. She's saying that, well, they say that hers is a profession that is often given distasteful labels, but that she wishes that people would see it for what it is, a skilled and honorable occupation. Because when you think about a massage therapist, we've seen these massage parlors that are being advertised all over the place, open 24 hours and such things. But she says that this is an honest job. She talks about her training, some of the challenges she's experienced, and this is a real profession making real money. So shout out to Carol there. Moving on, still in My Network, the big issue, page 6 of My Network. So they are interviewing some of the biggest TV producers in Kenya, talking about behind the glamour on TV. These are the hard-working producers who make it happen. I want to give a shout-out to 2 producers on this page, starting with Kevin Juguna, who is our producer on 10 over 10 that airs every Friday night here on Citizen TV. He talks about how he got into TV production, what his daily work is like. He's an awesome producer. He holds the team together. So a huge shout-out to you, Kevo, for holding it down for us on 10 over 10. All right, and another producer here, good friend of mine, is the lovely Miss Eve D'Souza, who is the producer of Anti-Boss. She's an amazing woman, worked with her on radio and now produces this program. She talks about what it's like to play the role that she does. She's also on air, so she's an actress and producer as well, so it's kind of balancing those two. Still beautiful, still strong, and still working hard, Miss Eve D'Souza. All right, we're just going to flip to the end here of My Network to page 10, where they normally have a take 5. And this week they are talking to Kangai Mwiti, who's an award-winning makeup artist and digital strategist who has a background in beauty, retail, IT, and digital industries as well. So she's got an amazing channel on YouTube with over, I think it's 98,000 subscribers, and she talks specifically about beauty for, people of our complexion, African people, and just about content creation. So it goes a step beyond just beauty tutorials. She talks about content creation, what her future is like, her education, etc. So if you want to read more of her story, check that out. I'm going to take a look at a couple of stories in the Pulse this morning. I'm just going to flip through the Pulse to page 4 of the Pulse. They're talking about Brangelina pledging private divorce pact, which this is, I think, how it should be. If you're going through a messy situation in your relationship and you're in the public eye, keep it to yourself. It's cleaner that way. It's neater that way. We don't have to be all up in your business. Moving on in the Pulse, I'm just going to flip to the main story, which is on page 8, the cover story, which says, "They shoot first and aim later." This is discussing what has become a disturbing trend, that social media pages have become famous for exposing deadbeat parents, and con men are now being used to settle personal scores to great distress for the victims. So all the pages that you've seen, the deadbeat dads, Kilimani moms, and all those pages, they kind of like delve into who runs these pages, what are they all about, how does it feel like to get exposed, etc. We'll just jump to the back here of the Pulse, the very last page, which is the gossip site on page 19 of the Pulse. I want to shout out Janet Mbugwa, who recently celebrated her birthday. She's featured here as a January baby, and of course she has a twin brother, so they both celebrated their birthday recently. So happy birthday, happy belated to the